pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Wander Franco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fernandez is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. The 1-1. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Brett Phillips will bat next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Meadows hits a little over the 270 mark. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Lau. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another one sent foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2. Here it is.
0-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Franco at second. Cruz at first. 2 out in the inning. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ballgame. Kruber will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
So stepping in is Bo Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at .333. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Now the 1-0.
Ball, inside. Nope, up there.
On deck, Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Carlos.
Digging in will be Carlos Santana as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Kruber pauses. First pitch on the way. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
3-1, here it is. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Salvador Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the 3-0. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So now here is Salvador Perez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's set. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit well towards the hole. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Randy Arozarena. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One and one the count now. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that one yanked just foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Taylor. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And now here is Yandy Diaz. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And now the first pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So a man at third here with two gone, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
The 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Santana. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And stepping in, Yogi Yamashita. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game.
Yogi.
Here's the first pitch.
Yamashita.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Daza. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got that average up over 340 now. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Yamashita gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. And not in time as the run scores. Next to hit is Nicky Lopez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch popped up. Diaz has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Bo Jackson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Kruber pauses. Here it is. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So now to the plate, Whit Merrifield worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. That brings up Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wander Franco.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And now, Andrew Benintendi worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Santana on at first, nobody out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
To second for 1, on to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up top, it's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And now in the box, Yogi Yamashita singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City, but they're on top 1-0. Now into the box, Austin Meadows flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now at the plate is Brandon Lau. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next up is Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Daza. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. This year against right-handed pitching, Daza is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock at 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Michael A. Taylor.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Kruber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Up next, Nicky Lopez popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Rays.
Okay,
the
thank you, Heidi.
G-Man Choi.
He's set. Here it comes. G-Man Choi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So the next to bat will be Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2, here it comes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Skied into very shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Bo Jackson.
The right fielder, Bo Jackson.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Hard hit at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Santana.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Lau has a play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wander Franco. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Your
Scott
attention,
Barlow
please.
takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Scott Barlow.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's too high.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Brett Phillips, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Set to deal on 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jackson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nelson Cruz. No hits to this point. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1 pitch. fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you
Up
never
next
want
for
to issue
Tampa
a free
Bay,
pass if you can
the
help
left
it.
fielder,
But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd
Meadows.
rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Garrett Crochet takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
Has a look, now the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And it's fouled away. Cruz is off of first with 2 away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now batting,
usually pitching is
the
all
catcher,
about mixing pitches and
Salvador
location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As Kruber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Yogi Yamashita.
Next, it'll be Yogi Yamashita. First pitch of the AB now. As Kruber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is lined hard to deep left. And Meadows makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Royals out in front, 1-0. set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Though you're only down 1 right